It's time for another anime review. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime review. This is going to be on a Netflix anime, specifically on Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre. This is actually one that aired back in January 19. It's one that I gave my first impressions on already, and it's actually really good. I know who the writer is, or at least who Junji Ito is. He's a writer, but also I believe he's also the illustrator of the actual mangas himself. But um, it's a really good series for those that are into horror, mystery, suspense type of stuff. Definitely do recommend it. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, please subscribe to my channel. Give some love to the video by commenting, liking, and sharing as well. You guys don't know how much that helps the video and my channel, so please do that. Also, if you are subscribed but haven't hit the notification bell, then do that. That way, you guys can get notifications of when I'm posting these videos. Um, yeah, so okay, the series itself again comes from the creator Junji Ito, and Junji Ito, for those who don't know, um, he's a very famous horror genre manga artist in Japan. He's like the Stephen King of Japan. For those who know who Stephen King is, the stories themselves that are in this series come from various Junji Ito's collections, from the hanging balloons to Soichi and Tomie. So you see a lot of different stuff. Now, every single episode is their own thing, and some episodes even have two different stories within the episode. So you have a lot of stories. It's 12 episodes, but I want to say it's probably about 20 or 21 stories in total. The first episode is one story, but like episode two has two stories in it. So um, if you've seen Junji Ito, a lot of these stories, some of them at least, have been done, or they are characters that we've seen before, like Soichi. Soichi, I believe we've seen in other of Junji Ito's anime series, and he's a memorable character because he has a weird laugh, and he also likes to do damage. um, the hanging balloons is a very popular story as well, and I think it's one of the middle episodes. And that one itself was, man, it was an interesting story. It just messes with your head. Um, there's not a lot to say about the anime in general or as a whole because every single episode I could have made a video for and dissect the story of each one. But you have so many different stories. You have a story about an ice truck that kids are going to eat ice cream in, and a father lets his kid go eat ice cream and finds out that the kids are eating other kids that became ice cream, and his own kid becomes an ice cream. It's weird, but that's what happens. Um, you have Suichi basically making a cat go demonize so much that even Suichi himself can't control the cat, and the cat doesn't like Suichi. So, um, and it seems like every episode that Suichi comes out, he ends up with like a scratch on his face. Um, there's again the hanging balloons where if the balloon gets you, you hang and you basically hang up in the sky with the face of you in a balloon. Um, there is a few stories of like hauntings of the house and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of everything. What I like about Junji Ito, and I think I said this before, he's very similar to Stephen King in the sense of he builds on the unknown mystery. Um, and it almost seems that once there's a reveal, sometimes is not as scary as your mind makes it to be. But getting yourself up to that point, you are so tense because you don't know what's happening. Junji has another characteristic beyond Stephen King because Stephen King writes books. He doesn't illustrate, but Junji does, and the illustrations that we get from the anime and the manga are just great because a lot of the stuff that we see is puzzling to the eye, and when anything is puzzling to the eye so much that we go, what is that, it also triggers a sense of fear, and because of that, it intensifies the story. It's not jump scare, it's not the type of fear that we're used to here in the U.S., where it's just gory and you get jump scares left and right. It's playing with your mind, slowly getting to your story, slowly making your mind imagine the worst, and then you seeing weird things so much that your mind frightens itself. So I think that's basically what the story itself is. So um, and anyways, that's what it is. So for now, guys, I think this is going to be a great um, uh, Netflix little anime that people can watch. I wouldn't bench watch this one unless it's like Halloween or something like that. But yeah, it's something that you guys can watch in the side if you're into horror and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm wearing my dad's shirt today, so I'm having a good day. Love that I can wear his clothes. So, anyways, thank you so much for the love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.